Okay, here we go with part two of the self-introduction critiques. I want to mention some things first about the practice videos. I'm not going to get into fantasy names here. These comments apply almost across the board, and you'll know more when I do your critique on the actual self-introduction speech. But here are some comments. Way off mic. You're shooting up. Shoot straight in. That is key. You need more light on you. You've taken the wrong shot. See this shot? The only shot I want to see. Slow down. That's a constant comment. Off mic. Shooting up. Wrong shot. Good lighting though. And then we have wrong shot. Echoey. I suspect part of that's because the camera is too far away from you and the microphone is on the camera. Busy background for the video, so try to get a spot where the wall doesn't have a lot of stuff on it or where you're not being distracted by what you're looking at over your shoulder. Background noises, distracting. You may think the TV in the next room is down low, but boy, if you can hear it, you can't imagine how distracting that is. Shooting up, again, see that comment? We've had it on the first three already. Next one, slightly soft focus. Make sure your camera is in focus. Good shot. Good background location, so they picked a nice place to do this. Next one, shot composition needs to be tighter. See this? This is it. That's the only shot I want to see. And audio is on the camera, so again, the camera seems to be too far away. You need to be closer in on the shot. You're shooting up, more light on the face. Wrong shot, more light, shooting up, soft focus, more light, slightly distracting background, the pictures on the wall. Pick up the pace, you're going really slow, and you need to go faster to get more energy. Too many long pauses between thoughts. Wrong shot, turn off the dryer. You have a dryer going in the background, I can hear the buttons or something metal hitting every time it goes around. You need more light on your face. Soft focus. The notes are distracting. If you are doing this and your notes are way up here and getting in front of your face, they are distracting. Off mic, way off mic. Shooting up, wrong shot. You're reading. Don't read your speech. I'm doing this because I've got to get it exactly right, but you're supposed to be talking to me. Okay? Light came on during the speech. I presume that somebody may have turned on a room light. That helped a little bit. You have a distracting background, wrong shot. Don't scratch while you're speaking. You can't imagine how, and I'm sitting here, my nose is bothering me and stuff like that. Just kind of learn to try to ignore that. Sometimes when you're old, you got to bring your glasses back up because they slide down your nose, but don't make a big to-do out of it. Stand still. You need more light on your face. Wrong shot. Not enough light on the face. Very bright light over the shoulder, and that will cause the camera iris to do funny things. So don't have any bright lights in the shot at all. And there are distracting items on the wall in the background. Okay, next up is Sadie Mae. Sadie Mae, good appearance. You were a little bit short on your speech. It ran 2 minutes and 40 seconds. You have the wrong shot. The camera is not level. If the camera is on an angle, then you're going to get, the camera is doing one of these things. See what happens to the background? So you want to be real careful when you do that. All right, make sure the camera is level. You need to tighten to lose some of the light that's coming into the window to your left. That means that you need to tighten the shot up a little bit, because if the iris of the camera picks up light coming even on the edge of the shot, it will do funny things to the iris and cause you not to be as visible. Nice conversational style, good story, well told. You were too locked to your notes, and you don't need to show the audience at the end. Only at the beginning do I want to see the audience. And you only have one outline, and you have a light tisp when you talk. Some people tend to make this sound when they talk, and it is extremely annoying. Now, this is going to sound sexist. Women tend to do it more than men, but men do it too. So you want to watch it. In my face-to-face class, I mentioned it to them, and now they are the world's worst critics of when someone makes that sound while they're talking. They really notice it, even if it's just kind of like that. It's real light, so be careful of it. Next up is fireman. Very good opener. I can't see your face. There's a very bright light over your right shoulder. You have a horribly wrong shot. I can't see your face or eyes, so you need to get the camera closer. You have a good story, well told, and you actually gave me something that would be great radio, but it's not very good TV. So think in terms of the visual part of this. Next up is skeet. You need to raise the camera so you shoot straight in, not up. All right. And do not hold your notes in front of your face like this when you're reading. Also, at full volume on my end, I can barely hear what you're saying. You have the wrong shot composition. Again, you're shooting up, as we mentioned. Now, on the audio thing, remember the microphone is part of the camera. Get it in closer to you. Don't set the camera back and zoom to the shot. Get the camera as close to you as possible. This is the shot, the only shot I want to see in any of your videos. Don't drop your voice at the end of a sentence. You're going along real good. You're making good energy, and then you've got to be strong from the start to the finish of your whole speech, but you also want to make sure that as you're talking, you don't drop your voice. We've got to hear it all the way to the end. Finish strong. All right. Make your beginning very, very distinct when you're doing that. Next up is Cosmo. Cosmo, good appearance. Congratulations. A lot of you made it a point to look nice for the speeches. Dress up. Don't wear the t-shirt that says I'm with stupid. Don't wear baseball hats. Shave if you're a guy, and try to look like this is an occasion that you're trying to pay attention to. Business casual is fine. I don't expect you to show up in a tuxedo or a gown or anything like that, but, you know, look nice. Also, you want to stand, this is for Cosmo, stand parallel to the wall. I think you're kind of on an angle to the wall instead of parallel with it. Shoot straight in. Your pace is too slow when you're moving along. You want to move a lot faster. That also kind of gives you a little more energy when you talk a little bit faster. All right. At times you were disjointed because of that pace. A good story. Work on the pacing though. Good story, and pacing will help it become even better. You are too bound to your notes. Don't get so bound that you can't look up occasionally and talk to me when you're telling me stuff really important. Don't drop your voice in a sense like that. Okay? Stay strong all the way through. Maintain your energy. Work on the pacing and the tisk sound when you're talking. Next up is Colts. Not enough light on your face. Wrong shot. You're shooting up. Stand still. The light in the window to your right is causing the camera iris problems. Watch tilting the head when you talk. This is kind of a neat thing to do, but it's also kind of juvenile, so don't get involved with the head thing. This may be on some of the kids' shows, but you're talking to adults. Talk like an adult. Posture like an adult. Do it that way. Volume all the way up, and I can just barely hear what you're saying. And you only submitted what I believe to be a preparation outline. Next up is Waffles. Nice appearance. You're too bound to your notes. Look at the camera. Pick up the pace. You speak in a kind of a rhythm. It's kind of I can beat it out. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. You don't get away from that rhythm thing. Good audio and video. A very abrupt kind of ending. Tie your story together for the ending. Next up is Napkin. Napkin, good appearance. That's coming up a lot. Shooting up, wrong shot, wrong composition. Slow down the audience intros so that I can see who they are and kind of judge their age. 3 beats after they say their name. Name and age, and 3 beats. Get more light on your face. Good facial expressions. You're very animated in your face. That's good. Pick up the pace. Too many long pauses. You have a very, very good speaking voice and a nice, easy style. Work on energy, and there were no outlines. Next up is Pasta. Good appearance. Work on the energy. Stand still. Shot composition. Frame it up better. Get this shot. Center the shot. This way and this way. Inch or two above the head. Bust line. All right. you're shooting up, work on the pacing. You can move the camera for the intros. You know, when the audience is coming by, somebody said to me, well, I'm very tall and some of my audience members are very short. What should I do? Well, move the camera up and down when the audience is coming through. That's fine. But then get the shot that is going to lock on you and do it that way from that point on. And I have no outlines. All right, next up is Pookie. Good appearance. I can't hear the audience or you at the beginning. You are reading your speech. Don't do that. Are you standing at a podium? Use it for your papers. Don't hold your papers like this if you can put them down on a surface. What else? Because you are reading, you are very sing-song, and what you do, you go like this, and you have a kind of a rhythm, and we da 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 da. So work on that. Talk to me conversationally, not at me, and slow down. You even read too fast, and this speech was too long, 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Majesty, you have a horribly wrong camera shot. Where's your audience? I have no idea who you are talking to. You are disjointed in your approach. Things just don't tie together. There's no flow. It's not apparent that you have any notes. The camera is too far away. I can't see your face or your eyes. You have a very bright ceiling light over the left shoulder, and I never saw your audience, so it does not count. I have no outlines, and you ad-libbed, and it showed. Next up is nature. In nature, I think we've talked. You submitted the same speech for your self-introduction as you did for your preparation speech, your practice speech. I'll get it right. Okay, that's it on the critiques. Now, a couple of other things. Do not, under any condition or circumstance, sit when giving a speech unless you have an ADA reason, and if you do, I need to see whatever it is the doctor has said is a reason why you cannot stand when you give a speech. Stand for every speech. Stand up, good posture, nice appearance. Probably get something to put your notes on and go from there. I think it's a good start, and you're going to go on from here. I'm not a terribly hard grader, but if you do all the elements, make sure we have all the elements and you follow all of the directions. That's it. We'll talk to you next time. Nice start.